Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out your roadmap to success. I've got 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the scissors. Group 2 is the piece of paper. And group 3 is the pen. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the scissors. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages, and you have closed the door to what is not working. And get more lovely people to talk to. From the field tarot, you have judgment. From the healing light tarot, you have the 7 of Pentacles. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the Hanged One. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Lightning. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Illuminate the Shadow, Focus on a Solution. And then from the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Koala, Calm, Perspective, Imagination, Ease. It feels like it's time for waiting, like not much can move forwards right now, and I'm seeing that during this time of waiting there are some things to address from the past to make the future better. There are some changes to be made, particularly with regards to people, it feels like. With close the door to what is not working and get more lovely people to talk to. And I do feel like you have some work to do as well. It doesn't feel like you're too far off of completing the work. But I'm seeing that in order for things to move forwards, you need to cleanse things away. And what I'm feeling is you might feel like you're done with the work and you might be thinking about quitting something. But actually it might not be a problem with the work itself. It might be more a problem with you and your emotions and the situations around you. What I'm feeling is like once you can look at things clearly and figure out what needs to go and find solutions, then things will move forwards very, very, very quickly. But in the meantime, it feels like things are going to be very slow and stagnant and you're just going to be kind of sitting around chilling, doing a little bit of work here and there and kind of waiting and getting some perspective. I think that's the most important thing for you guys, to get some clarity, to reflect and look back at the past, look at what's worked and what hasn't worked, look at the people in your life and think about who needs to be in it and who doesn't, who's a good influence on you and who's not, who do you want in the future and not want. And again, I feel like once you let go of old people, new people will come in. And anything that's not working, I feel like once you do let go of it, you'll be able to find something new. You might be reconsidering what you're putting your effort into, because you might have been doing it for a really long time and maybe it hasn't really paid off for you. Maybe it's not giving you the results that you need. Maybe it's not paying off the way you need it to, and you might be considering whether to quit or not. I feel like it's not time to quit, it's just time to take a rest and a break. And during this rest and break, I feel like you'll get a lot of ideas come to you. I feel like you'll really figure things out if you don't currently know if you're meant to continue or quit with things. If you're meant to let go of people or stay with them. It's really time to think about all of that and to allow anything even dark to come to the surface. Don't shy away from dark thoughts, dark feelings. They're very, very important for you to transform. But yeah, the way forward for you guys is pretty easy. I feel like you have done most of the work. And you've been waiting for quite a long time for it to just pay off and move forwards, for you to get your success. And with lightning here, I do feel like it is very quick. And it's very blessed, but there's some stuff within you that you need to address before you're ready to receive the success, is what I'm feeling. And there might be people around you who are kind of blocking the success right now. So definitely think about who's in your life, because when you get very successful, then presumably you're going to be sharing it with the people around you. And if you have the wrong people around you who you can't trust, then it's not very good for you to get the success, if you know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed that group 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the blank piece of paper. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages, and you have pray and start new projects. And please will you stop rushing. From the Field Tarot, you have the King of Discs, power. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Emperor. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the Chariot. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Intimacy. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Open Intuition, Seek Clarification. And Cosmic Ancestors, Voice Your Concerns. And then from the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Sea Turtle, Beginning, Self-Reliance, Journey, Home. It feels like there's quite a lot going on, and I do feel like you guys are very impatient to move forwards, with Spirit saying, please will you stop rushing, and then the Chariot here. And I am feeling like an impatient energy, like a kind of waiting to move forwards, being kind of raring to go. And there's very masculine energy here, so I feel like you guys might be really pushing forwards and not being as receptive to things around you as you could be right now. And I'm seeing watery, open energy would really help you. I feel like when you stop trying to push forwards for a minute and relax and allow answers to come to you and allow your feelings to the surface, I feel like that will really help you. And I'm also seeing it's just not quite time. I feel like there are some new things that you need to add. You might have a plan that you're really set on. And I feel like you might have everything that you're currently working on under control. But there might be some new ideas to come up with. There might be some new things to add. With Sea Turtle, beginnings, and Spirit saying pray and start new projects. Then you have the blank piece of paper. So I do feel like there's a kind of open space to be filled, or like a blankness in your future that you're really keen to get on with. But I feel like the rushing energy is kind of stopping you from receiving the information that you need. I'm also seeing there's a relationship that you maybe need to indulge more in right now. I feel like this relationship might really help you. You might find that when you're speaking, it might not be one specific relationship, but you might find that when you speak to other people, you find messages come to you from your ancestors, from spirit, passed on through other people's voice. And I feel like finding a sense of home with other people will help you to stop wanting to move forward so fast. Because I think a lot of the times we we have a lot of goals and we have a lot of plans, and maybe things aren't quite as we want in our present, and we think the future's going to be better. But sometimes the future's even harder. The future's not as peaceful as where you are right now. The future is not as nice. And it feels like right now you guys have got some things to enjoy that you're not enjoying because you're so keen to move forwards. Especially, I feel like if you are a masculine, I feel like especially that might apply to you. You might really feel like you need to conquer things, get on top of things in your life, take control of things in your life. And I feel like you do. Masculine or feminine watching, male or female, you do need to take control of things in your life with this energy here. You need to have order over everything. You need to have discipline over everything. You need to have control. But it feels like you've kind of got control over your routine and what you're doing at present. Like I said, it feels like there's space for new things. And I feel like you might be a bit bored right now because you are so on top of your current routine. You've got it under control. And you might be missing opportunities to spend getting close to other people, maybe one person in particular who you have a very sweet, intimate bond with. And yeah, if you're a feminine, I feel like you might be needing to spend time with a masculine. You might need to kind of get some more masculine energy. And it might be an intimate relationship. It doesn't have to be sexual. It could be very intimate conversations with somebody who's like the opposite of you. Might really help you to figure out what's missing and what needs to be added. Because at the end of the day, too much feminine energy is not good. Too much masculine energy is not good. I'm seeing you guys need to blend it more. Blend the pushing forwards with patience and openness and receptivity. Because at the end of the day, when you're pushing forwards really hard and you're focused on a goal and you're really organized and disciplined and you have your routine completely full of things day to day, then you don't really have much space to hear spirit, to hear your ancestors, to hear the guidance. So yeah, I feel like you guys are very focused on success. I feel like your head is in the right space. I feel like your actions are correct. But you just might need to calm down and stop being so impatient to receive it. And I also feel like you're more successful than you think already. I think your present's more enjoyable and more under control than you think. And you're just kind of focusing on what's next. But there's more to enjoy and to go deeper with where you currently are. And yeah, I'm strongly seeing there's messages coming to you and you're just not hearing them. So it might be good for you to spend more time at home. And yeah, with people who you, especially if you do have a romantic, intimate relationship with someone, spend more time with them. So I hope you enjoyed that group too. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the pen. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages and you have tell the truth to everybody. Endings will lead to fresh starts. And get the rest of your things and plan to try and fix them. That one's quite specific. I hope it resonates with you. From the Field Tarot, you have the Lovers. And the King of Wands, Leadership. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Knight of Cups. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the Magician. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Truth. That's very interesting. From the Sacred Spirit reading cards, you have Expansion. Educate your mind and senses. And then from the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Gecko. synchronicity, optimism, truth, mobility. It's interesting you have truth coming out a lot in this reading, so I do feel like there's some truth that you need to reveal to yourself and others around you. Or just some honest conversations to be had. Even if that's just with yourself, to figure out what you want. It does feel like time to expand, time to come out of any self-imposed limitations and restrictions, especially if that does come from you lying or not being true to yourself, not being honest, having to pretend to be someone you're not. That all is very draining, and that all keeps you trapped, keeps you from being in the flow. I'm seeing you guys need to get more synchronized with where life wants to take you. And that does mean telling the truth. That does mean being honest. You can't be in the light. You can't be in the flow when you are being shady. And I feel like it's time to break free from anything that's currently trapping you, whether that be self-imposed or something around you. I feel like you need a lot of strength to do that. And again, I feel like if you are pretending to be someone you're not, that is taking a lot of energy and strength from you. And you need to focus your energy in the right direction. I'm seeing for some of you guys, you're not really being honest with yourself about what you even want. And there might be something you're putting your energy into that you think you want, but maybe you don't really. For some of you, there might be things that you're already working on, or maybe you've abandoned that you need to finish or fix. For some of you, this could be like an actual career that you do. Maybe you fix things. But yeah, there's an energy of like things that need to be ended, things that need to be completed, things that need to be finished. Loose ends, maybe lies that you've told to people in the past, ways that you've deceived others, ways that you've not been yourself. Especially if you are wearing a mask and like trying to please others, maybe you're going down a specific career path to please family. And that's not going to bring you the success that you want. It might lead to monetary success, but it's not going to be happy. It'll be really stressful. I'm seeing that for you guys, being happy with what you do is very important. You need to figure out what you love and who you love to move forwards. It's very important. I feel like the relationships and the people you have around you are very important. And it is important for you to be honest with everybody. You might think that you're kind of keeping things under control by lying, but I feel like it's actually causing two problems if that's you. That's not for everyone. I also feel like there's potential for relationships with people to come that might really benefit you. It might be like you network and then you meet the right people. It's just very synchronized, like you just happen to meet someone. But again, for that to happen, you do need to let go of anyone who, especially if you're lying to keep them around, then you should definitely tell them the truth. But in general, I feel like you just need to have the right people around you and you need to be yourself. Otherwise, you won't connect with the right people. I also feel like you guys will have to build something yourself. It might come from passion, from love. So again, it's very important for you to be honest about what you love. Because it does seem like you're willing to put in a lot of effort to make success for yourself. And I feel like you have a lot of strength and power. But it's just a case of you aligning what you want with what you're doing. And until you do that, you won't be able to fully get to where you want to go. But I feel like you are very capable. You're very strong and you are going to be very successful. And I feel like there are relationships to explore that will be very beneficial. Like it could be networking, or it could be a partner that you join with. And again, it's very important to be honest about who you are with everyone you meet. And also, like, you never know who you're meeting. So again, be honest with them. Tell them what you do. Because they might be able to help you in some way. I feel like people's help might be able to benefit you. I'm seeing you putting in a lot of effort on your own and building a lot on your own, but maybe someone else coming in and joining with someone else is what really takes it to the next level. But yeah, definitely break free from any restrictions, especially if they're self-imposed. Go back to anything that needs fixing and recovering and ending. And I feel like you guys will be fine. You just need to be more honest with yourself and get into the flow of where spirit wants you to be. So I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.